Design and marketing of watches is an art form in itself. It's one thing to design a watch. It's another thing to design a watch that is attractive and will sell to an audience, your target audience. To work together is not always compatible because design is design and business is business. So when you design something that is based on a marketing premise, you are restricting the design of the object, of the watch in this case. When you have a designer design a watch from scratch, where design is paramount, as many of the older watches were designed years ago, whether it's a Patek or a Rolex, they weren't designed against the marketing premise. They were designed against a passion, a feeling, something in the heart of the designer, something in the eye of the designer. And they, over time, fit a market or actually cultivated a market. But today we're in a rush. We want things fast. We want to make something. We want to have it start to sell and be a profitable item, and compromise sometimes is in the middle of that. I designed a watch in 1965. The watch was made up of 5 watches that were in shoe boxes at a watchmaker in Philadelphia, who took these 5 parts and assembled them into a watch. The dial was from a United States Watch Company dial. The works was a Waltham. The case was another company, I can't remember. The hands were another company. And we put it together and it works. And I have this watch. It's one of my very special watches. That's how I got interested in watches. I had a Timex, and this watch I had made. It cost me $40 to make this watch, and that was it. The Timex went, and I'm wearing a watch. It's a very beautiful watch. As a matter of fact, it's a white Roman dial watch, classical as can be, and something that to this day it's a beautiful movement, and it's something I wear once in a while. In the high-end watch market, what I think has been pretty much the rule of thumb has been a more conservative design, and this is with all jewelry products usually, is that if you're going to have something that's very expensive, it's better not to have something that looks trendy. Trends come and go, but there are certain standards that have proven the test of time. A classical Roman dial like a Patek has made, famous in a sense. It's been famous before them, but they certainly have shown that something that's that simple and that traditional can be of great, great, great value. Rolex, which has become a standard, even though it's not that conservative a design, certainly has proven the test of time, and in that time has shown itself to be consistent. I think that to categorize a watch designer, quote unquote, is not the place a designer should start. If I was teaching young designers to design watches, I would do it by having them design everything else. The watch is the result of their design eye, their design influence, their design philosophies. But if you become unidimensional, it's very hard to bring paleontology or a 300-million-year-old fossil to a watch design unless you've journeyed somewhere outside of the design studio. The experiences that you have as a designer, the museums you visit, the art you see, the different products that you explore, I think can bring to the watch new perspectives. In a sense, you're bringing out-of-the-box thinking into the box. And that, to me, is what would make watches, or a watch designer, bring something innovative to the category.